Hey there, it's Kathy with Be Creative with Kathy, and in this video I'm going to show you what I suggest or what I'll have on hand to put together our August Stamp Club cards. So the bundle we're using for August and September is the Silly Safari. It's a punch bundle, so it's the 1 7/8" circle punch, and then of course the stamp set. Now let's talk about supplies, because we're going to have to color all those little animals. I'll show you what I like to color the animals with, and then you just see what you have on hand or what works for you. Of course, well, I shouldn't say of course, I'm going to use black Memento ink because that's what works well with blends. So I'll do most of my stamping, at least of the animals, with the black Memento ink. The giraffe I like to color with the new In Color Darling Duckling and some pecan pie. And then for his hair, I usually like to use either the dark smoky slate or maybe the light black, but this time I think I'm going to use the dark smoky slate. To color the giraffe, I just like to put a little bit of pink inside his ears, and so I'm going to use the In Color Pretty in Pink. For the monkey, I like to use that pecan pie and then a little bit of light crumb cake or dark crumb cake depending on my mood for his face. The rhinoceros, I like to color with the smoky slate and a little bit of pink inside his ears. And then for the leopard, yes, leopard, I got the animal right. I like to use that new Timid Tiger. Makes sense, right? Timid Tiger, leopard. Oh, well, anyway. So that's what I suggest you have on something on hand to color all those little animals. Other inks that I'll be using is, of course, the Timid Tiger, the pecan pie, some garden green, and that Darling Duckling ink. I know it's a lot of ink colors this time. Oh, and the last thing, I suggest you have a Stampin' Write marker. We're gonna color on some Designer Series paper, and I think a Stampin' Write marker works the best, and I'm gonna use Granny Apple Green. So there you go. That's what I have for inks, and I think that's all of them. Okay, let's go on to supplies. Basic supplies that you need adhesive wise. I'm going to use a tape runner. I'll have my liquid glue probably in my precision bottle. Dimensionals, which I don't, oh, here's the regular dimensionals. I don't even know if I'll have many dimensionals, but you know me, I always have them on hand. And then tool wise, I suggest some paper snips, a bone folder, take your pick tool, and then of course your stamp mat because it's a photopolymer stamp set. Now, usually in your packets, I include all the embellishments that you need. However, this time for one card, I'll include the embellishments, but for the other card, I suggest that you go ahead and have the neutral matte dots on hand. Now, you see you don't get very many, so for me to supply them with club, I would run out of dimensionals, embellishments, and have to buy packages and packages and packages. So like I said, one of the cards I'm not going to have embellishments on there. If you want embellishments on your card, I suggest the neutral matte dots. And then I have a feeling, because they're just the right colors for this kind of stamp set, we'll probably use those in September, and who knows, probably on and on and on again. Okay, now let me double check one more time to make sure. I'm looking at my desk here, make sure we have everything. I don't even think we need the cut and emboss machine. All the pieces will be in your packet that are ready, and I should have looked, my calendar's right here. Hang on. Stamp Club meets September 24th. So if you want to come to the Zoom meeting, that'll be September 24th. It's a Friday August. We're in August, Kathy. August 24th, about 7 p.m. Of course, if you can't make the Zoom meeting, then I'll have a video later on that weekend, or maybe Monday. Sometimes I don't get it done until Monday, depending how my weekend goes. But I'll have a video, and you can do your card packets at your own leisure. Now, just so you know, a little information about Club. Club is a 3-card club. 2 cards we make together on Zoom using this bundle. And then the 3rd card I'll send in your packet with you. If you're interested in getting a packet, all you have to do is place a $35 order at my online store, and then let me know that you placed the order and you're interested in the packet. Okay, I think that's all I have. If you have any questions, be sure and let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you on the 24th. Talk to you then. Bye.